All right, thank you so much.
We're not allowed to cut any of this.
Really? Okay,
It's a rule that I just made up.
That's fair. Thank you so much to head coach Mark Buckman and head coach Curtis Eccles of the Bobcats and the Grizzlies for chatting with us. We're super excited about the basketball season that's coming up. And we're hoping to do some more interviews of some coaches coming up next week as well. So make sure you tune in to listen to some interviews from some other local head coaches next week as well. So now, Justin, who is this week's athlete of the week?
Well, we had to go a little unconventional. Usually we'd like to pick a high school athlete, but, well, there are no high school sports right now. So, we went with a guy who played Turkey Day football.
All right.
Now, just to set the table for this,
this is going.
These are his own words, okay? I'm going to basically quote it.
All right.
I was the fat guy that got picked last. Hashtag chip on the shoulder, okay?
Yes, use it.
First thing he says is, gotta give credit to my quarterback for his skills. He threw everything on a dime.
He's already saying the right things here.
Exactly. The quarterback's name is Brian Courts, all right? That might spoil who our athlete of the week is. It's Jason Atwood. Now, how do we know Jason Atwood's Turkey Day stats? Well, he posted them on Facebook. Here's what we got.
There you go.
7 targets, 7 receptions, over 100 yards. Not exactly sure how he knows that, but he does. And 4 touchdowns. And on defense, he also had 2 sacks.
Woo!
So congratulations, Jason Atwood. You are our Ole Penn Real Estate Athlete of the Week. If you're looking to buy a home in the Grace Harbor, Pacific County area, no one will take care of you better than the team of realtors at Ole Penn Real Estate. With Ole Penn, it's personal.
Jason, we'll talk to our sponsor and see if we can get him to fix you up with some cool stuff.
Yeah. Jason owns Ole Penn Real Estate. Get that joke. And this is really just us taking a shot at one of our buddies. But congratulations, Jason, on being the...
I got to hand it to him. 7 targets, 7 catches.
Yeah. Well, and in all fairness, you and I didn't play Turkey Day football because we are physically broken individuals.
Yeah. That's true.
I had an invitation to play with Jason, and I politely declined because I said I'm too old and I will break.
Yeah, I said my calf still hurts from an injury 2 months ago.
Yeah. So congratulations,
well done, Jason. Attaboy.
Being better than us.
Woo! All right, that's going to do it for our athlete of the week. We just have one more amazing thing to talk about here as we jump down to the mailbag.
Yeah.
And we actually have questions from people, not just
real
Justin.
people.
Yes, real people. I mean, they're still related, or at least one of them's related. So Daniel Gross, producer Andrew's brother, has a couple of questions.
Just had a new baby.
And yeah, congratulations right now. That was today. Oh my gosh. Congratulations, Daniel. Seriously, we love you. That's so awesome. So excited for you with your second son being born today. But your first question, and I think we had a few other questions as well from other people, but your first question is, what is your worst Black Friday experience and what is your best?
It's hard. Now, I work on Black Fridays now. It's hard for me to think of a worst. There's been some... I used to go... First of all, shout out to my buddy Cameron. We used to go to when we were young adults, we would go to a different Walmart
He drove by me
year.
the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
He lives in Pack County now.
Yeah.
So we would go to a different Walmart. We went to Aberdeen, we went to Shelton, we went to Centralia. We go to a different Walmart every Black Friday. It was kind of our thing.
Did you guys get kicked out of the previous ones?
No. It was just something we actually really didn't often buy very much. It was more of like hey, let's have a tradition that we go do together, and it was really fun. And there was occasionally times where like we saw people bum rushing. I actually felt like the Black Friday etiquette for people was pretty good.
Okay.
I think the best experience from Black Friday was that we once went to the Shelton Walmart, and we had just gone to Aberdeen the year before, and at Aberdeen the line started outside the store at 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
So we were in that mode like, okay, we got to get there super early. And we went to the Shelton Walmart at about 2:30 in the morning and waiting until 6 o'clock, and there was nobody there. So there was no line to wait in. This Walmart was open 24 hours, so people could actually go inside the store if they wanted to. And so we're looking at each other going, all right, well, we got to kill like 3 hours in the middle of the night in Shelton, Washington. So we grabbed a couple of shopping carts and a football that I had in the trunk.
All right.
And we started out doing this thing where we're like, let's see how far apart we can get and throw the ball into the shopping cart.
Nice.
And we got to the point where, we played for over an hour. So we're chucking like 50-yard bombs to try to get it into the shopping cart. Then we started running routes with the shopping carts.
Yes.
And then we were trying to hit like a post route with the shopping cart. And I would say, I don't think I bought a single thing that day. That was by far my best Black Friday memory. Shout out Cameron Shores.
That you guys should have been recording it. You could have started Dude Perfect before Dude Perfect.
We could have. It was awesome. But I mean, there would be a lot of failures that we wouldn't be able to.
Well, they only show the makes.
No, I think they make it every time. I've seen it on the videos.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes sense.
I think my best and worst were both on the same night, because my brother does Black Friday shopping, or used to do Black Friday shopping a lot, and so one night he was like, hey, you, my wife's cousin, and Jessica and I, we're all going down, we're going to post up at different spots, because Walmart started doing the thing early where they would let people in, but they would have like times when the certain deals would open. So I was going to post up at one spot, and we're all spread out at these different deals that Jimmy wanted. So I remember getting in line, and then it was super unorganized, because it was the first time that they'd done it like this. Yes, you know my brother. So I love you too, Jimmy. So I remember getting in line, and it was super unorganized, because it was the first time they'd done this at this Walmart. So they were like, all of a sudden, you go! And I was like, oh! There's not a line, it's just like dive in there, and so
mobs of people.
Yeah, so I had to like wrestle. I can't even remember what it was, but I had to wrestle it like out. There's people like diving in, and they're like elbowing around. But that was also that was kind of scary. So I was like, I'm not sure if I'm doing this anymore. But then as we were leaving, I was like, wait a second, I didn't even get anything for me. So after we like started to check out, I was like, wait, there's like DVDs for like $1. So I went back and I picked out like 10 or 12 DVDs, and that's what like all of my friends got for Christmas. Nailed
now
it.
Nobody watches DVDs anymore.
Exactly. Netflix.
What's a DVD?
I think it's pronounced DVD. What about you, Andrew? Any Black Friday?
I've literally never been shopping on Black Friday.
This guy.
The closest I can get is I also work on Black Friday, except I work in the mornings. And I've never actually really done this on Black Friday, but Cyber Monday, I'm sometimes kind of interested in the deals, but I start working really early in the morning when the deals are happening. So I'm working.
So you called in
with
sick.
I'm working with my phone and trying to surf deals while I load boxes.
Andrew just got in trouble. Hopefully no UPS listens to this. Oh wait.
I'm telling your supervisor.
All right, next question. Also from Daniel, if Lamar Jackson and Russell Wilson were in a Black Friday queue, what are they there to buy? I think, let's see, Russell Wilson is a total dad, so he would probably be like getting his kids a trampoline or an inflatable pool or something like that. Any thoughts?
There's no way Russell Wilson is going Black Friday shopping.
Yeah.
That dude makes so much money.
There's no way either of them are going Black Friday shopping.
That's a good point, but Lamar Jackson has less money than Russell Wilson does.
Jackson can get in and out so fast.
That's a good point. That's a
he's
really
definitely
good
getting whatever he wants.
But Russell is shifty, though.
It's
I don't
true.
know. Would his maneuverability be more of an advantage?
And
I feel like Russell would be there to buy something like the tablet to watch game film
He
on.
might.
Yes.
Didn't he get Xboxes for his linemen one year? Maybe that's what he does on Black Friday.
It's got to be something that's either
something for the line.
a gift for a teammate, or he's buying something to help him watch game film better. Like a bigger TV for game film.
And Russell would have it all planned out.
It's for game film.
I mean, Russell, no time to sleep. He would be the first person in line.
Yeah.
He'd know exactly where in the store he'd get there, the best routes to get there.
Yeah.
He'd be everything perfectly mapped out. And you're right, Lamar Jackson would just be like, pure raw athleticism, like in and out. Like he wouldn't even have to show up first, and yet he'd be the first one in, first one out. It's like, woo!
I picture it like the Flash.
Yeah, definitely. Everything else is in slow motion. All right, Justin. Anything else for our
Well,
mailbag?
we did have a question from Noble Gill. It says, if you could have only one online movie or TV streaming service, which one would you pick?
Ooh.
I actually have a little experience, and so I have Netflix, which I think is great, but obviously with Netflix you can't get things like live sports.
Yeah, exactly.
And any kind of show that's live. So I guess the big question is, like, can you go with the ones that cost a little bit more? Because I'm actually I'm super angry at Comcast. So I'm in the process of switching from Comcast to Hulu Live TV. Why am I angry at Comcast, you ask? Here's why. I want to watch...
I didn't.
I saw it in your eyes, and I thought the question was coming. So I want to watch my beloved Tar Heels play basketball. And almost every Tar Heels game is on the ACC network, which is a network that was created by ESPN to play ACC games. And Comcast is literally the only company that has not picked up ACC network. And if you go to their website, there's like a page about it that says, we're not doing it because it's going to cost people money, and even the people who don't watch it, shut up, Comcast! Anyway, so I'm furious at Comcast because the only thing I care about that much watching on TV is the Tar Heels games. That's the only thing I care that much about. So, I digress. I feel like things like Hulu Live TV, which is like a $50 a month thing, or like Roku, like Andrew was saying, which is
Fubo.
like a Fubo, Fubu, the shoe clothing brand.
Don't make it less complicated
Yeah.
with the names.
Anyway, so those kind of things should probably be taken out of this. Like, what if you had to pick one of the ones that was like regular Hulu or Amazon Prime, which is comparable price-wise, or Netflix? Which one are you choosing?
For me, it was Prime because I want it for the free shipping already.
Right.
So
So it's a
that's why-
multi-purpose deal.
yeah. Plus, you get Thursday Night Football too. So.
Daniel?
Yeah, I've had Netflix for the longest and just kind of mooched off of other places and people for when I needed to watch sports games. And currently kind of doing the same thing, so I'm more of like a collaborative person when it comes to, we pay for Netflix for us and somebody else, and we use somebody else's Hulu, and we'll go to a friend's house to watch Disney Plus, and Andrew's got Fubo, and I get to watch that when his brother or dad aren't also watching at the same time.
This is so much like my Thanksgiving answer,
Yeah.
Thanksgiving food answer, where it was like, what's the best Thanksgiving food? And I said all the Thanksgiving foods. So what you're saying is, I can have one, but I have access to all of them, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly. Exactly. But if I had to, I think Hulu Live might be the best of both worlds so far, what I've seen. But Fubo, I think, would be up there too.
Didn't
Although
Justin just say that you couldn't?
I think they're a separate category because they're so much more expensive than.
Okay.
Than the
So you're
things
making your
like
own rules to this.
Yeah, that's what Justin was doing. For
that
the
is
first-
literally what I've been doing this entire show, is making up rules.
Well, yeah. I was writing stuff down.
Did you like how he lashed out at us because he wasn't paying attention?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that checks out. Again, in keeping with tradition, I spaced off there for a little bit, folks.
It's okay. It's okay.
Two episodes in of our reboot, I've nailed it twice. Yeah, that's how the Daniel do. All right.
That seems like a good place to end it.
Is that it? We're
Talking
gonna
about
wrap up.
Daniel do.
Is that where we're gonna wrap up our show for the day? All right. So for Justin, shut up, Comcast, Damashevitz.
Nicknames.
Yes. And Andrew, that's what you do. Gross.
And Daniel, I spaced out a little bit. Hargrove.
You've been listening to the scrimmage. Good night.
I forgot about nicknames. I love the nicknames.